My name's Steve Tiedeman, with my wife Jane. We live in southwest Minnesota.
Woodstock, Minnesota.
We're corn and grain farmers down here. We farm around 1,000 acres. 500 of corn, 500 of soybeans.
The prices of the crops have always been fluctuating and there's no control over the prices. And when we heard about the wind turbines, we thought that was a wonderful way to subsidize our farm. And that way we could continue farming because that's what we like to do.
We have one 40 kilowatt machine on the farm here that generates enough for our whole farm. Plus we have a little excess goes into the grid line. What's nice is I can look out the back window of our house, and then, as the crow flies, they're 2 miles away, but I can see them yet. So if one is shut down or something, then we'll see what's wrong. Never imagined we'd be in this, but it's worked out great. Well, versus our farming industry, it's probably 1/3 of our income, off the towers versus the farming. And that's right now, but they've got a 10 years before they're paid off. So, and at that time it'll be a lot better. So.
Wind projects fit very well with the farming sector. They take maybe 1/4 acre, half an acre with a road. We can farm around them, they're environmentally friendly. We are about 360 stockholders, all local people that own and purchase the wind shares. Minwind is the only multi-owned, locally owned wind project in the United States of America.
Minwind, they have about 14 megawatts that is broadly held. They really saw the value of having a broad pool of local people invest in wind energy. So you spread the benefit around.
It's good for the environment, so we're looking at the environmental piece. This is a mechanism to move money from the East Coast and the West Coast into the Midwest.
And what we've seen in Minnesota is the beginnings now of some really good auxiliary benefits that wind energy will bring. We have the Suzlon blade plant in Pipestone, Minnesota, producing blades. Towers demand maintenance, so there are some maintenance jobs that accrue locally to the community. I mean, the big benefit I think that everyone should really laud is that we're offsetting fossil fuel use. But the resource is here, and it flows over the land that is held fairly broadly. So this is a system, I think, that will grow. Wind energy will grow vastly more than it already has.
I'm very proud to be a wind turbine owner. There's not very many individuals that are owners, and it's one of the best things that ever happened to us. And just
like our turbines alone, they say will supply energy to 450 homes, so per turbine. So I mean, what better could you have than the clean energy?